a while back, we did an unbox of junk I got in Dallas, and one of the things. Oh wait, no, was it Dallas? No, this was from California, even earlier. Okay, this is on YouTube. Never mind. I'm just making things up. Basically, I went to this really shady 99-cent only store at well, no, that's not what it was. It wasn't a 99-cent only store. It was like some 98-cent. It wasn't 99 cents because they tried to appeal to a different demographic. It was a 98-cent store, and I thought the gimmick was going to be that everything in there was 98 cents, and a lot of the things were, but the gimmick was that all of the prices ended with 98 cents. So it was like $1.98 or $4.98. That was their hook, but they didn't convey that on their signs because they wanted to get me in the door first. But anyways, one of the things I found out when I was there is that they had these old McDonald's toys, these NFL Rush Zone toys. It's a toy. It's also a juguete. That's Spanish for toy. I don't know if this gonna give you guys a little bit of a language lesson here. Stay tuned to the next chapter of Muzzy, narrated by Gatorbox. We'll do that. But they had a whole bucket of these still sealed McDonald's toys. I think from what was the year? They're from 2013. So they're not that old. But I picked them up anyways because they were 98 cents, even though the sticker here says 99 cents, meaning that whichever dollar store coughed these up and offloaded them to somebody else for pennies on the dollar, they're just selling them for 1 cent underneath the sticker price. So we've got I've got two of these actually. I'll bring them both out. The first one we opened was this really ugly, like it was the Bengal tiger thing, that team. And it was a really creepy looking tiger, and I didn't like it. It had like a really weird head, and it had like no body, but it had really spindly arms and legs, and it came with a big ass football, which I can feel inside the packaging. These have them too. These all came from the same bucket at that store, and I don't know if they're all the same guy. I know that McDonald's toys, they're not quite random. They give when they do toys at McDonald's, if there's like 4 or 5 toys in the set, they do 1 toy a week, and then the 5th toy is just something that's just like thrown in there to kind of fill in the gaps. So if these all came from like the same box of crap from McDonald's, it's entirely likely we're gonna get 2 more tigers, or at the very least, I think since there were a lot of guys in the set, we'll get 2 of the characters from whatever set of the week that the tiger was from when they were doing this promotion. I'm not really super familiar on how McDonald's toys work, so forgive me for like not knowing the intimate details of crappy Chinese Happy Meal toys. But anyways, let's take a better look at this bag. It's NFL Rush Zone. It's a rusher. I feel like it's we ain't from Russia, so bitch, why you Russian? Oh, that was a rap song. That was a lyric. I don't know what song it was from though. But it's the Happy Meal thing. Apparently, there's nothing on the back except for don't give this bag to a baby because they will instantly die. We apparently figured out that this was like a cartoon or something. They made a called NFL Rush Zone, and I don't know what it was, but let's take a look at who we got, and maybe we'll get something good. Okay, well, we definitely don't have a Tiger Man. We got the spooky guy peeking out from inside the bag. Oh, he's the... Okay, I know that this is... I know this team. This is my mom's favorite team. It's the New England Patriots. And she only likes that team because she's from Massachusetts. So that, New England kind of just covers that whole area. There's like half the states in the country are all tiny. They're all confined to that one corner of the country because when they started setting up those states, as tiny as like Vermont is, if you're trying to get across it on a fucking horse, that's like a long trip, okay? And then as, we got things like trains and automobiles, people were like, what are we going to do for Colorado? They're like, just draw a big square and we're going to put that out in the middle of where the Grand Canyon is, and there's those fucking mountains. Nobody gives a shit. You can fit 500 Vermonts inside of one Colorado, and that's how it's going to be. But all those little tiny states, that's all New England.
And I don't know if this is supposed to be anybody in particular, but let's take a look at his creepy looking face. I don't like him. The camera also doesn't like him. It doesn't want to stay focused. That is
almost emoticonable, but I'm not gonna make an emote out of this creepy guy's face. If you're wondering why he's got his hands and he's like, you know, pretending like he's surfing, like he's riding a gnarly wave, it's because he's got a little block here, and he also comes with a football, I'm sure. Yep. So all the guys come with footballs that inexplicably have their team's logo on it. So that's upside down. So we got the New England Patriots footballs, and you fit the trapezoid on the thing, and then like it doesn't want to stay on his hand, and presumably you go amazing. Really, oh fuck. Well, I guess I wasn't supposed to bend it that far back. I mean, he doesn't like... He doesn't have any action to him aside from his arms, so I don't know how I'm supposed to get him to throw that ball. Because I feel like you're supposed to hold his feet and then, like, twist his arm, but there's not enough range of motion to do that. Instead, he just kind of, like, you know, he just kind of runs up and goes... gives like a really shitty high five. That's like, it's like the best he can do. It's like a pathetic fucking toy. Dr. Surgeon guy, what'd you miss out on arm day? Also, you guys are Mr. Inflammable. Stop swearing, Draco. We don't mention the Boston team. And Sheep says, yeah, don't make a Patriots emotes. Well, I guess you guys take your sports ball very seriously. He comes with they all come with these. It's the same little... Oh, fuck it. He's from the Patriots, no matter what a bunch of fucking idiots. He can't even stand upright. He's got cleats, but they just look like... He's got like an inverse golf ball on his shoes. Yeah, okay. This guy got drafted. They come with a little collector's guide that actually has the characters. And this is like some Teen Titans looking shit, like on the front. Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? It's all these... It's these... God damn it, that glare is... It's this expertly diverse cast, and they look like they transform into the mascots. That's what it is. I didn't notice that the first time around. We just saw all these characters. I'm like, who the fuck are these people? Like, they don't look like these, but they turn into the... Okay, I'm assuming that's what it is, because this kid is definitely having some issues. He's like becoming a stormtrooper, but he's becoming a stormtrooper that plays football. So, which means, you know, if he kicks a field goal as good as he shoots a laser, they're not going to make any fucking points. All those touchdowns are going to be worth 6 points. How's that for a football job? I've seen football, okay? I know about football. But yeah, it says catch it on NickToons, which I think NickToons is a separate channel from Nickelodeon where they just air, like, shows, including their older NickToons. So when this show was new, it was automatically kind of just shunted off to their B-side channel. So that's not a good sign, but they still got a McDonald's deal. And on the back, we got the New England Patriots rusher. I'm the Patriots rusher. Is it time for some football? I'm ready to play catch. Let's show them how we do it in this bean down. Okay, I started laughing and I like choked on my spit at the same time. Because I was reading ahead. I know Beantown. I know Beantown means Boston. I know that. But down here in Texas, I'm reminded of one of my family members. He likes to do those smaller film festivals where it's like the 48-hour film festival, those kinds of things, where they just give you a few random things and you have to like make a movie in 48 hours that fits those things. And when you sign up for film festivals, you have a name for your production crew or whatever. And you know, like some of my family is from Massachusetts. They're from Boston. So when it came time for my uncle to name his production group, he wrote Beantown Films. But as he said that, he kind of paused. And the person writing his information down, like, didn't bat an eye. But then, as we left, he was like, I just realized that maybe a lot of people around here might not know that that's Boston, because there's a really big Mexican population in Texas, especially South Texas. I don't know if you guys know that, but there's kind of a pseudo-racial slur to refer to Mexican people that starts with the word bean. And as he said Beantown, and he kind of was like, oh shit, I don't think I just, I think I fucked up, but it wasn't a problem in the end, but he had that moment where he said it and he was like, oh fuck, this is going to be an awkward moment, but that just reminded me of that. So yeah, in case you didn't know, Boston, it's called Beantown. This is also some kind of card. There's a game you can play with these, but this card is like, you have to... Oh, that's right, there's an app, NFLrush.com/RZ, which, as I've been told, this website just doesn't exist anymore. And yeah, it tells us that we just put the ball in his hand and then do that, and he throws it. And of course it doesn't work, because it's a piece of crap. And then if we open up on the other side, it's literally just all the characters. I'll show them again for the purposes of, like, this upload. They're kind of creepy, namely, like, this dude from the Miami Dolphins. I think we looked at him last time. He's just like, he's like a blue guy. He's like a Smurf, but he has like a dolphin helmet. And here's the guy we got last time, the Cincinnati Bengals. This weird, like, tiger head thing with a Dr. Wily mustache. Like, they're just all kinds of fucking scary. Some of them, like the Carolina Panthers. No, okay, that guy does have a cat face. Not all of them do, though. Some of them have, like, an animal... Well, I guess the dolphin would be a better example of that we just looked at. They don't have an animal face. It's a human face, but it's just in, like, an animal helmet, and it looks off, and I don't like it. But I guess you're supposed to cut this card out, and you could play a thing with it, but that doesn't make any sense to me, because this is the back of the card. I don't get it. Or maybe this was the app on the phone, and you take a picture of this, and it somehow... Maybe that's the code. It recognizes what card you have based upon that thing. I don't know. I've never played the game. We can't play it because it doesn't exist anymore. And even if we could, I really have no desire to do that. Also, Wavecube, Miami, echo the Dolphins. Now that's a team I can get behind. So we got the Patriots guy. I actually looked for the Bengal Tiger one we got last time, and I couldn't find it in my stuff. I put it in the same box as the other GatorUNbox crap that we've opened up over the years, and it's gone. So either I didn't put it there and I put it somewhere else and I forgot, or it came to life and it's in this place somewhere and it's going to kill me in my sleep. So we got the one guy, and he really just doesn't want to stand up. And we got the New England... Oh, take a look at that! Take a look at that. How many points is that worth in football? You don't see people doing that when they get a touchdown because they ain't got the skills. All right, well we got one more of them, so I figured we'll open them both up and see who we got. Hopefully we don't get a dupe, but if we do get another tiger guy, at least I'll be able to show you what he looks like without having to keep referencing a video and make you do the legwork and go find it on my channel. So, let's take a look at who we got. And we don't have... a duplicate. What we do have, though, is we got this. It's literally just like a black dude's head with legs on it. It's like he's like the cool California raisin, right? Because he's he's the one that sings the R&B that they're known for. So when you heard it on the grapevine, like that powerful voice you need, that's this guy. Also, this is the New Orleans Saints, I think. I'm pretty sure that's who that team is. And if we look on the thing, that's exactly who it is. The New Orleans Saints rusher. So let's take a look at what he's got. Welcome to the Big Easy. I'm the Saints rusher, and I'm always ready for a big game. He's 53 inches tall. It's not very tall. That 53 inches is like... It's like 4'5". What is this? Is it like midget football? And his weight is 145 pounds. So that's it's not very heavy. I feel like I mean, I guess he's a rusher. He's supposed to be really quick on his toes. He's not a linebacker. He's not the guys that weigh 900 pounds and they're just like pure muscle. Mr. Inflammable, 4.5 feet of getting his ass kicked. But yeah, there's nothing else to see. It's literally the exact same thing here. So this guy though, he doesn't have the same range of motion as the Patriots guy. His arms actually do this. He does like this little number. He does like the he's got a fist on this hand, so he pretends to like, you know, stick something in his ass as like a taunt for somebody. And when he gets a touchdown, he, you know, is like, you know, hey other guys, hey Patriots, shove it up your ass, you know. However, I don't mean to do that voice. It just kind of happened that way. It was gonna be a Duke Nukem thing, and then it turned into like a bad impression, a bad urban impression. Because Duke Nukem says blow it out your ass, and I'm like, that's not the right thing. He's putting it in his ass. It's not coming out. All right, and then he's also got the football with the Boy Scouts Weeblos symbol on it. That's a weird thing to use. Draco, it's called a fleur de whatever it's French. It's crap. Okay, I know what it's called. It's a symbol that's everywhere. So you put the ball in his hand, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little bit of prop comedy here. I'm gonna stand him up. Actually, he will not stand up with the ball in his hand. He will he will fall over. So let's go ahead and set up the Patriots guy over here. Mr. Inflammable, shove it up your ass. You heard it right. Shove it up your ugly ass. Only at Big Bill Hell's Automotive. Okay, so we got this, and we're gonna be like, here, catch. Hell yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Interception. More like you fucking died. I really don't know how I feel about these stupid toys. Objectively, I don't like them. It's almost like somebody tried to make a bobblehead and just really fucked up, like big time. Like they got the head right, and then they just forgot where everything else went. They're like, wait, what are we making again? We got the New England Patriots guy, and since most of chat seems to not like the New England Patriots, you know, he's clearly not the better of the two. We got the New Orleans Saints. We got New England and New Orleans. That's not confusing. Surprised I didn't fuck that up. Yeah, actually, I'm just glad we didn't get repeats, which is neat, because I was afraid. Part of me was afraid that buying sealed McDonald's toys from a shady dollar store meant that they were just all going to be the same thing, and we were going to wind up with 3 like spooky, creepy-looking tigers that I wouldn't know what to do with, and I'd have all this crap, all these toys to get rid of. But yeah, no, we got different ones, and I don't like any of them. In fact, I hate them all equally. But you know, that's the NFL Rush Zone, and I guess that's the reason why nobody who's watching this stream right now has apparently ever heard of this cartoon, including WaveCube, who seems to know something, no matter how trivial, about every single fucking cartoon that's ever existed on the planet. Even he was like, I don't know what that is. So, congratulations, Nickelodeon. You made a show that people appear to be completely okay with having it turn into lost media. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, and it's purely because it's a cartoon about football. So, let that be a lesson to everyone. If you want to make a show that literally nobody watches, make it an animated show about football or any sport, and just make the characters look like this, and you're guaranteed to get a viewership rating number of just of 0, of the number of Super Bowls that, now these guys have won a Super Bowl. I think these guys did too, so
that joke ain't going anywhere. But you guys get what I mean. Find a football team who's never won a Super Bowl. I mean, we've only had like 400 of them, so by law of probability, everybody's probably won it at least once. So I don't know. I don't keep up with sports, but but Wave Q, he's in chat. He said, "Holy shit! Thanks for the shout out." He said, "I never watched the show, but it looked dumb." Case that's point proven. Point proven.
Hey, thanks for checking out GatorBox on YouTube. We really appreciate it. If you like what you saw and you want to kick around with us live, follow us on Twitch because we do this several times during the week. And if you want to support this channel, you can do so by subscribing right here on YouTube, following or subscribing over on Twitch, or even making a pledge on Patreon. Your support over the years has been tremendous. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video right here on GatorBox.